Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go right out of the gate on a Friday. Of course, we're all throttling up now heading into the weekend, but I tell you what, your weekend forecast, it does remain in flux. We're talking about periods of clouds. We're talking about some chillier temperatures. And what about another opportunity of rain beginning to show up on the horizon? We're going to talk about those details over the next few minutes. Of course, the other very important piece of this, we are heading into Veterans Day weekend. And the very first thing we want to do is, again, say thank you to all of our veterans out there, their families. Again, thank you for your sacrifice as well. So as we go and talk about now about our Friday forecast, chilly to becoming kind of cool as we go through the afternoon. From the 50s, I think we're going to be topping out in the lower 60s with a few peaks of sun here locally in the Metroplex. But again, still kind of variably cloudy as we go through the day. In fact, that term, variable cloud cover, that's really going to be key even to your weekend forecast. Again, we'll continue to talk about that coming up. But this is where we started the morning. These were your actual morning lows. And for some of you folks, it was downright cold. In fact, take a look at the Graham area. Take even a look up in the Bowie area. Those folks down to 42 this morning. Elsewhere, some 40s peppered in, but a lot of us in the 50s. Similar story here, even in the Metroplex. Over in the Saginaw area, 49. Denton, 47. Again, elsewhere, Tarrant and Dallas County, 51 to right around 52. Again, earlier this morning. So 24-hour rainfall totals just based off of the radar beam here. Again, you can see most locations, again, mainly yesterday, obviously, is when it was raining. Again, right around 4/10 to right around a ½ inch of rain. As anticipated, our eastern counties, just a touch more over there. The Corsicana area down in Navarro County, right around an inch of rain. And again, you can also see up in Hunt County, up around the Greenville area, again, give or take right around an inch of rain as well. Still had a few showers this morning, still ongoing now, in fact, even down in Anderson County, down in the Palestine area. Those will begin to taper off. That, in fact, there goes that wave of rain we were dealing with yesterday. You can see it now down in our coastal plains, down around the Houston area, but again, more so moving over into the parishes of Louisiana, and now basically hightailing it at a fairly high clip of speed there, again, off to the east, obviously pulling away from our area. Our opportunity of rain through the weekend goes away. It's basically a dry weekend, but as we get into early next week, we have another opportunity of rain showing up. But it is going to remain variably cloudy, and the main reason for that, look at this dip. Can you see what we call a shortwave trough? This was one of the reasons we had the opportunity of rain as we went over the last 24 to 36 hours or so. The main storm system here, it's going to continue to pull out as we go through today, even into part of the weekend. So it's going to keep the skies, again, variably cloudy. And there may be an opportunity overnight tonight, very early tomorrow morning, of a couple sprinkles here or there. But again, it's not really even worth a rain chance. But don't be surprised if you're out late tonight or, again, very early tomorrow morning of a couple sprinkles around with some increase in cloud cover. But again, outside of that, it will be a dry weekend. But weather changes, again, are on the way. And again, we're talking about this upcoming Monday. We're talking about this upcoming Tuesday. Can you see that donut hole right there? Let's go and track this out as we go forward in time. Look where it moves. By Monday into Tuesday, well, it's moving right through the Lone Star State, and that is going to be our next opportunity of rain. Now, the details on this next opportunity of rain, a little bit sketchy right now because the better opportunity of rain may be a little bit south of North Texas. Now, in the short term, talking about the rest of today, talking about through tomorrow, Saturday, even into Sunday, through the weekend, again, you can see that variably cloudy sky. But again, we're basically dry, right? You didn't see any green show up. But then as we get into Monday, as we get into Tuesday, here comes that next opportunity of rain. But again, you can see the latest data trying to keep it a little bit further to the south, a little bit further to the east. So again, we'll track that, obviously, as we go through the weekend. So through the 50s, eventually reaching the lower 60s as we go through the afternoon. Again, most of us right around 60 for a daytime high. If you're making those all-important Friday evening plans, there you go. Temperatures through the 50s. And again, we will be dry as we go through this evening. And again, you can see overnight lows 40s to right around 50 for most locations. And then tomorrow, maybe just a touch cooler with a lot of locations around 57 to right around 59 here locally in North Texas. So going forward in time, 63 today, 59 for your Saturday, 65 on Sunday. Here come those rain chances back in the forecast Monday into Tuesday, and then we may be talking about 70s towards the end of next week.